Oh, let's get this show on the road. To heck with 5 minutes. That's what I say.
What you say goes.
Good morning. Let's get this show to heck with 5 minutes. That's what I say.
Hey guys,
Larry.
Speakers.
Good morning, Dennis.
Good morning.
Damn it.
That's what I say. Political announcement. Vote Grumpy Vlogger for president.
That's it.
That's as political as I will get.
Well, you know that he's promised me a senior position if he gets into power.
He did.
Yes, he did.
Good. What position did he?
Oh, I don't know. You know, Minister for Defense and Immigration, perhaps. You know, something harmless.
Well, no, you can't be Minister of Defense because I'm already going to be Secretary of Defense.
Well, all right, I'll be Secretary of Offense because I'm an offensive SOB at the best of times.
That you are.
Yep. Hello, Dennis. How are you? I insist you learn. I insist you learn high noon.
Hey, let me acknowledge some people out in the chat. Hey, I want to say good morning to Tater Rogers, Dennis Lovelady, Daddy of 13, RC Funds Diversions. Good morning, John. How are you today? Fly High Ireland. Good morning, Camro Drones. Good morning, Cameron. Good evening to you, sir, Cameron. Dan Zulich. I believe that's how you pronounce your name. If I messed it up, please forgive me.
It's Zelch, actually.
Zelch. Got it. Bent Rail Productions. Good morning. Tim Jackson. Good morning. And Peter Carroll. Good morning to you, sir.
Hey, Peter.
Good morning, Rodney. Morning, Dennis. Hello again, Ari.
Hello, Peter.
How's everyone going?
Remote Pilots Australia. Is he really in the house?
Yeah, he is.
That guy, go away, man.
Don't let anybody.
Like a bad.
I know. I really got to get control of this channel and keep the riffraff out.
Yeah, but then you'd be alone.
True statement. Now that I think about it, you're right, Dennis.
You could have left the back door open again.
Mummy of 11. Good morning. So, I hope everybody's weekend is starting out well. Mine started out kind of rocky with the sunrise stream, but hey, I got there in the end.
I had a frustrating start to the weekend, I have to say.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Not that anything went wrong for me too much, but I just went and flew over old Camp Cable, and it's really galling my heart to see it all resumed and subdivided for residential development.
Didn't you do a video on that once before?
Yes, I did.
I remember that. That was like a historic. That was World War II camp for Allied forces, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the biggest training base in the in the South Pacific at the time. Yeah. There was about 30,000 U.S. servicemen there, and Douglas MacArthur came, and Mrs. Roosevelt, and it was quite big. And I used to get called in there sometimes to get rid of ordnance, and I used to do a little bit of metal detecting, and I did an excruciatingly long documentary on it when I was new to droning and didn't realize that a video should be 5 minutes long. But I go back and I do a survey over it every 3 to 6 months just to see how the subdivision's going, and there's almost nothing left now.
Wow. Are they building houses in there?
Yes, yeah, and it makes me laugh because if you go back and if you look on my channel and go back and look at what's it called, Faint Echoes of the Past, I think I called it. You can see a lot of the finds. I put pictures of the finds that the metal detectorists found there, and it's mortar shells, grenades, all sorts of things. Theoretically, it was declared a safe area in 1998, I think. I like their definition of safe.
Yeah.
They're still finding them, are they?
Oh yeah. I was talking about it today in the stream. One of my favorites. I got a call one day. Ari, can you come and have a look at this device? Yeah, sure. So I packed up my gear and I went out there to the area that used to be the old mortar range, and there in this muddy hole was the arse end of an 81 millimeter mortar shell. and you could see where it had been dropped down the tube. It had a dent in the primer, so it had hit the firing pin and just hadn't gone off. And I can see it in my mind's eye, a couple of frightened guys looking at the drill sergeant saying, "What do we do, Sarge? Quick, dig a hole." So they poured this thing into the hole. 70 years later, some idiot metal detectorist dug it out with a pick.
Goodness.
When I got there, it was all covered in mud and corrosion, but there was two very bright pieces of metal where they'd busted off two of the fins with the pick. And this thing was still more or less intact, And, oh, no, we were really careful with it. Yeah, good.
Yeah, right. We just used our picks.
Yeah.
Hey, before I forget, I want you all to join me in wishing somebody a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday, dear Rich Albert. Happy birthday to you. A choir we are not.
No.
Only one who can sing a little bit is Dennis, I think.
Well, I probably should have just let Dennis sing it.
No, it was good.
It was.
You need that harmony.
All right. Let me acknowledge some people in the chat. Chris Hope, good morning. Again.
Tater Rogers.
Buying Space, good morning. Tater Rogers, I think I mentioned him earlier, but I'll mention him again. Always good to see him. Dan Zilch, Buying Space. There was someone else. Who was it? Oh, Bent Rail Productions.
Oh, welcome.
Good morning.
Hello, everyone. You were talking about the definition of safe, right? I read the definition of peace in international terms as a period of oh shoot, now I've forgotten something between two periods of fighting.
Yeah, a period of peace will come. That'd be right too. Oh, Tim, you're flying at Mount. I don't know Mount Karura, but are you going to live stream it? No, probably not. Well, make sure you get it up on there so we can watch it. I had a great time last Monday up at Noosa flying with Tim. Although he's got that Mavic Mini mindset. We went out to the head of the Noosa River. There was a bit of a wind blowing, maybe 20 mile an hour. And he says, "I'm not flying the Mini." And he looked at me as I broke out the Mavic 2. He says, "Can you fly that thing now?" Yeah, she'll be right, mate.
Good morning, Gary. Brant Ariels is in the house. Love my drones. Ed, good morning. And Dean's going to go for a motorcycle ride because Texas is not locked down anymore. Woohoo!
All right. Be careful. Those police will be out in force. I promise you.
Oh, yeah. And don't run across that one judge. They'll throw you in jail.
Yeah, we're still locked down at the moment. They're going to make a decision on Monday, hopefully with a few easing a few of the restrictions.
They've eased a few up here already, Peter. They're allowing groups of 5 for Mother's Day.
Yeah. No, we didn't get any concessions for Mother's Day. See what they say on Monday.
Well, RC Fund, I saw somebody go live with the Xeno. I don't recall who that was. But that's something you simply cannot do with the Mini at this time. And I don't know if they'll ever add that to DJI Fly, but that might, if you ever think of going live with your drone, just for that one function. Now, the Xeno does also advertise itself during the the live stream, which is kind of unfortunate, but
it advertises itself.
It says Xeno down the bottom right corner.
Oh.
During our live streams.
You probably have to pay a fee to get rid of the watermark.
I don't even think it's an option. Anyway, I couldn't speak to the. I can say that the Mavic Mini is great fun to fly. Great fun. and seems like a very reliable bird. As far as the Xeno is concerned, I have no experience. My only Hudson was a very good craft. It was an H501S, good craft.
Yeah, Adrian Mateo's just got himself a Xeno. He's showing it to us today.
Who?
Adrian Mateo.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it hasn't opened. Oh, he did just open it today. He hasn't flown it yet.
What was he flying before that, Peter?
Oh, he's got a heap of drones. I think he's got a Spark. I think he's got what else has he got? I think he's got a Mavic Mini too. I think
Okay.
he's got quite a selection.
It seems like you're out on the outers. If you don't have a Mavic Mini now, Peter, you're not cool.
I'm not cool, and I've only got the Tello and the old Mavic 1.
That's like fashion, though. You know, that'll be changed, and in 6 months, if you have a Mavic Mini, you're old. So.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as the Mavic Air 2 becomes more popular, if you own a Mavic Mini, you're nothing. You know.
Yeah.
The Mavic Air 2 is not in the shops here yet, but we can pre-order it.
I hate to tell you that, Chris, but I think it's going to be true, buddy.
I'll still be flying mine.
You got a Mavic Mini, Dennis?
You flew it?
I did.
You did.
I did. That's right. Wow. It's the meds.
And I still have it, even though you flew it.
Well, that's good, because letting me fly it, you may have lost it.
Isn't it amazing how people get worried about flying other people's drones? I told Tim before I came up the North Coast that I was going to let him fly my Mavic too. But when it came down to Tim Tax, I said, "Here you go, mate." Nope.
Oh, well, I have to say that I was nervous about flying Dennis's drones, but it all turned out well.
It did.
I really like that zoom, because I have it up about like 150 feet, and I zoomed it right in on us. Dennis and I was sitting on my patio or my deck, and I was able to zoom right in on it. And I thought, well, that's pretty cool. I got to get me one of these. Yeah. But I'm torn between the Pro and the Zoom. I don't know. I see good in both of them, but
the correct answer, of course, Rodney, is both.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that will come true one day.
I know this guy who, through a bit of judicious crawling, is probably in Valerie's good books. He could put in a good word for you.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Well, maybe he will.
Yeah, all right, maybe he will.
I'll send him a T-shirt. Oh, wait a minute! I think he's already got one.
I have. As a matter of fact, that's now folded up, getting ready to be framed. I wore it enough on. I don't want to ruin it.
Frame it. Oh boy!
You need to get it signed first before you frame it.
Did you see the comment by Tim Jackson that I opened up a Phantom 4? You want to know the hell of it, Tim, is I've got another one opened up in the next bedroom. Unopened, I should say.
Really?
Yeah. I've got 3.
Oh my goodness.
When 2 is not enough.
You got 3 Phantom 4 V2s?
Yeah, 3. Although one is the one that ditched up on the escarpment in the creek, just because I was falling down the waterfall at the time. But I've been told that will be back in my hands next week, so I will have 3.
Well, if you want to send one my way.
I'm worried that they're going to take them out of production again. And I fly everything else for fun, but when I'm on a job, that's really the one I use 99% of the time.
The Phantom 4?
Yeah. That's why I had 2, was, you've got to have a backup for your commercial drone. And
right.
Then when one went into the creek, I had a bit of a sob to Leanne, and she bought me another one on my birthday, because they put them back into production again, but not in big numbers. They only got 50 over here, and she managed to snag one somehow.
Yeah. So I didn't get a chance to see Matt North's stream last night. How's he doing?
I was out flying.
He's out flying?
Oh, I was out flying, so I missed his stream.
Oh, you missed it too. Peter, you were probably on it, weren't you?
Yeah, probably was. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention though.
So I know the other day, the last Saturday, he was working the next day, so he came off for a little bit and then went to bed. But
yeah,
so
he didn't really say if he's going to come on tonight. Not too sure what he's up to.
Yeah.
He only worked.
Clearly, your wife doesn't understand the importance of green walls, Tater.
Oh no, I've been sacked now. Oh. As long as you give me a good termination payment.
Bent Rail Rodney did a live stream today from the Spark. Still a very valid bird.
Oh yeah, that bird. I mean, I'm not sure how high the winds actually were up above 100 feet, but it held its own.
I think the Spark is better than the Mini when it comes to winds, Rodney.
Yeah, it's more solid.
We've still got 2 Sparks, and for all the fact that they're superseded, I would not put up with them.
Well, just answer Rick's last comment there. I think that's a gross exaggeration there, Rick. That comment you made.
Hey, I want to acknowledge some people in the chat. Wendell Live, good morning. Hope you enjoy your breakfast. He's having breakfast, so he's watching. Victorian Aerial Vision, good day to you, sir. Another Australian in the chat.
DroneBum, welcome.
And DroneBum, yes, DroneBum is here.
And Chris Hope.
Yep.
Father and son.
You can sing that next week, Dennis.
The old Cat Stevens.
Yeah.
Father and son reunion. Only a moment away.
There's Matt. Good morning, Matt. He's in the chat.
Oh, there goes the neighborhood.
Hey, Matt.
There goes the neighbor.
You know that he's out of our pay grade.
Now, Ari, I can't allow you to pick on Matt.
What do you mean? That's my job description.
No. See, Matt is one of the regulars on here. We can't be picking on the regulars. Well, now that I think about it a little more, yeah, go ahead. Have fun. Adam Hodges Drones, good morning.
Good morning.
So, Matt, Ari's going to pick on you. You better get on here.
Yeah, we're just busy establishing the rules here.
I got to be a bit nice to him because, when we're out together, people think we're brothers. We're similar size. I'm a little bit grayer than he is, but similar size. And
so you're the older brother.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. But the better looking one.
No, that's debatable. Yeah.
You shut up.
Okay.
Can I pick on Peter now? Yeah.
Go right ahead. Pick on Peter. Peter sits there quietly, and every once in a while he comes out with a zinger. Let's pick on Peter.
Now you have to respect your elders.
Peter is so old that Noah came to him for advice on how to build the ark.
I'm even older than Rick Hulber.
Victoria and Aerial Vision. No, I have to admit, Matt was not up on the escarpment the day I fell down the waterfall. If he was, I probably would not have survived. Here, Ari, I'll throw you a rope. The other end wouldn't have been tied off, of course.
Really? You think Matt would have done that to you?
Yeah, and then he would have been on the next stream saying, hey, look, guys, I've got a new Mavic 2 Pro and a zoom and 2 random boards.
And wait till you see this footage of the demise.
Wow, he even admits it. He even admits it. Look at that. See?
Yeah, actually, more likely what would have happened, it would have been like this. Hold on, Ari. Hold on. I'm going for a drone. He would have been thinking, I'm going to get so many hits, so many likes for this.
That's right.
Ari falls to his death.
Hang on. Don't fall. I need to get another camera.
That's it. Remote pilot fails to fly.
We need another angle.
Oh, let's see. Tater, I am feeling pretty good, buddy. I'm no more pain in the chest.
All right.
Well, when I sleep, I can feel the pressure. It's not so much pain as it is just a dull ache, but it's getting way better. At the end of the month, I'll be able to start lifting more than 10 pounds again. So I'll be able to resume my normal activities.
You'll be able to lift your wallet again then.
You'll be
Hey,
able
Matt.
to
Ron Lockwood is in the house.
Good morning, Ron.
Hey, Ari.
Who else? Who decided to show up?
Hey, Matt, we were just talking about a different Matt just a minute ago.
Yeah.
Sure you were. I'm sure you were. The neighborhood is going down. You watch the dislike button. You watch. There'll be one here. You watch this.
I'm watching.
At least. And it'll be Ari.
No, it will be because of Ari, maybe, yeah.
Oh.
Tater Rogers. How are you, mate? Good on you.
Hey, Matt, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but, today is Rick Halber's birthday.
Yeah, we said happy birthday to him earlier, mate. That was 12 hours ago. But anyway, catch up. Yeah.
Bite me.
Yeah, we had, I think it was a couple in the chat, and Rick and someone else too. Can't remember. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Hang on a second. I know there.
Who was it?
Was it Sean Ide? I know he has a birthday today too, but
It's Mitch. I think old guy on the drone had his 73rd birthday just a couple of days back, or yesterday, or the day before.
It was Mitch, mate. It was. That's who we were talking to today as well. Yeah.
oh, old guy with a drone.
Yeah.
It's
Even
his birthday too, huh?
and now he's a year older guy in a drone. Yeah. He's he popped on and said g'day. I sent you a link, Rodney. You didn't pop in, so thanks for that.
I'm sorry, buddy. I was all tied up.
That's all right. We don't want to know about that sort of stuff.
Yeah, we do our best we don't go there.
Yeah, we do want to know, Rodney, all the gories. Come on, give.
Yeah, rip it out, mate. I just looked at this here. 933 subscribers, Rodney. Well done, mate.
Really? Wow. 67 away.
That's what he had about 3 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, it's been pretty much stuck about there at 933.
Way to slam a man down, Peter.
Why not? Yep. They're all going to pick on me before, so.
Well, Matt. I mean, yeah, we were going to pick on him, and I started it, and nobody else started participating because I guess they're scared of Peter.
That's right.
Or maybe they're just trying to respect their elders. I don't know.
No, they're scared. He's been watching way too much Judge Judy, man, and he has actually adopted her attitude, and he's like poison.
I did not know that. Oh,
yeah,
man. I guess I shouldn't have tried to pick on him then, huh?
Yeah. I've got to stop watching Charlie's Angels because I'm starting to get I've got to start watching a bit of Judge Judy too to get my character going. RL photography. Oh, Ron, how are you, buddy? So I'm just clicking away here. Tim Jackson's back. There you go, Ari. The man Ari is cheating on me with Tim. Not a pleasant feeling, but I'll get over it.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get over it, Matt. I mean,
You were invited. In all fairness, I can't help it if you're not into the group scene.
Well, no.
He only flies in pairs. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy. This is going downhill fast.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, thanks everyone for joining us. See you next time.
Well, I can't include my Spark as well because that'll be like at least 4 then. Yeah, that's just it's an ugly scene, mate. That's an ugly scene. It's there's no winners there, especially me. Once I get home,
you got to watch out for this Tim Jackson. He's a bit of a dark horse. He doesn't want to fly in the wind, and he doesn't want to fly my Mavic 2 Pro. You should see where this guy lives, man. It's on the edge of a mountain, and there's this. You walk off his back balcony, and you fall down a valley. But this tree is hanging over. I don't want to fly down the beach, but I'll take my Mavic Mini off the balcony and through the trees and avoid the kamikaze swallows. I wouldn't fly there. I took my Phantom 4 up there. I brought it home and left it in the case. I'm not flying this here.
No thrill, mate. No thrill. He ain't going to do it. It's way too open.
Tim, brother, they're really slamming you, man.
I guess so.
Wow.
You need to get on here and defend yourself, Tim.
Drone Pool is in the house. Good morning, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Start a little series of video interviews for all you guys. Have a look at Tater Rogers wrote. Rodney?
Let's see. All right, Tater.
It would be. It would be.
You've got 200 subscribers
I
now.
think it would be fun.
You'll have five single. Yeah.
Hey, Tater. Hey, Tater. If I put a link in the chat, you think you might want to join the panel?
Yeah, you. That'd be a good idea, actually. Everyone have a bit of a chat, and I like having different people.
Yeah, we can get Tater up here and make fun of his name.
Lucky Thomas O'Sullivan here because he lives on taters.
That's
right.
I know a song about taters.
See, now I think I scared him off now.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
I love watching Irishmen and Americans argue over taters, The Americans like, we got the biggest taters in the world, and the Irishman sort of, that's true, but we are only growing them big enough for our mouths.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Tater.
Well, no one else is wearing any, I don't think, are they?
Tater, don't worry about the pants, mate. Just move your camera.
Yeah, we're only going to see you from the shoulders up.
Yeah. Well, lucky Dennis isn't upside down this week because his skirt fell over his head last week.
Oh, goodness. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, don't you hate those wardrobe failures like that?
I taped it to my heels this time.
Velcro, dude, Velcro. Never let you down. What? That's long enough to hit your heels. Don't want to see those sexy ankles. Ooh.
Tim Jackson just spat out his beer, and you called yourself an Australian?
Tim, what happened?
Good morning, Christopher David Lawson of NEPA. Welcome to the chat.
Hello, Christopher David Lawson. Of NEPA? NEPA?
NEPA. Isn't there a song like that? The girl from NEPA?
Is that northeastern Pennsylvania, maybe?
Northeast is always good of anything.
Could be Nepal without the L.
Matt, if you're going to drink alcohol on a live stream, you can at least have the decency to drink it out of your Rodney Bell cup and pretend it's coffee.
I ain't pretending, mate. This is what happened last time when me and Adrian were on. I had a couple that night too. Don't worry about that. Oh, that got a bit messy, didn't it? Anyway, you get that.
He's in Western PA.
Have I got Tater Rogers? Oh, this sucks. This thing. You can't.
Yeah, I know.
Girl from Ipanema. There you go, Wendell.
It really annoys me, Matt. You know, you click on the little three dots and you can't go to their channel. And then Jim came up with the go-to channel add-on, which I installed on his recommendation. And you click on their name and it takes you to anybody's channel except theirs.
Well, it does take you to a channel, though. It does.
It does take you to a channel. It does. I clicked, I forget who it was I clicked on, but I clicked on somebody else's channel and it went to mine. I'm like, I'm already subscribed to my channel. I don't need this one.
It won't let me subscribe.
What you get?
You don't need to.
Yeah.
But
I
I did take it off.
I tried to subscribe to my own channel, but I got an automated message back telling me they had standards.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a member of any club that would allow me as a member.
Groucho Marx.
Yeah.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Okay.
Oh.
I
Juan
got, Tater.
Denard is in the house.
I got you now, Tater. I got you, buddy. Just having a look at your channel.
Mela, good morning. She's
Mela Defa in the house, huh?
yeah, and of course she's asking about the drinking part. What a lush.
I'm just looking at Tater's thing here. Rick Halber's sent Tater a bloody gift as well. He's given him a radio controlled car for his little one.
Yeah, saw that.
Wow.
Oh god, are you subscribed to Tater?
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, have been for a long time.
Oh god, I haven't got him. Why is that?
Right, well.
He probably blocked me, like most people do.
Yeah, probably.
I'm subscribed.
Mr. Lockwood.
Mr. Lockwood.
Morning.
Ron, did you get my email, mate?
What's that?
Did you get my email? I just sent another one because I got to apologise, mate. You have not been included.
I know.
Yeah. Hey, surprise, surprise.
Hey, Ron. Matt, just off. Have you seen Tater Rogers' little description under his bio? They call me Tater Rogers. I like drone, making music, computers, and being a high-tech redneck. Do you know that there's actually an adjective, a word for high-tech rednecks? They're called Australians.
He probably lives in Sydney.
Oh, yesterday was Lon Denard's birthday. Happy birthday, Lon.
Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Lon.
Yes, happy belated birthday.
Now you'll have to have another one, Lon, so that we can get it on the day next time.
And Pond and Moore is in the chat.
Yep.
Oh, comments are turned off. And I can't click the bell either on Tater's channel.
Yeah, he's blocked you.
He's got standards. Yeah.
Dennis,
Yes.
I did remove you from my list, but you're going back on it.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Dennis.
Right
Love
into home.
Hey, Rodney.
Yes.
I
Dear
would be
wifey.
careful if I were you about picking on Peter, because when he's sitting back in his easy boy chair,
Easy
And-
boy.
drinking his wine after he sends you to his girlfriend's courtroom, he's just going to sit back there and say, "You go, girl. You get him."
Yeah. I found out I had to learn the hard way this morning because I was trying to get Ari and Dennis to pick on Peter, and I started it off, and the two of them just kept their mouths shut. And then Matt says, "No, you don't," because he got that Judge Judy personality.
You got to be careful, Rodney. I know that he's quiet and retiring and placid, but you get on the wrong side of him, buddy, and you'll wake up in the morning in bed with a horse's head. I'm telling you.
Oh
I
man,
don't want to miss that weekly income, Rodney. So
I certainly don't want that to happen. That could be a bloody mess.
yeah.
I'm still waiting on my Australian wine.
By the way, Ryan, your volume is quite low.
I just see this one here. I'm still waiting on my Australian wine. I'll send some Australian wine anywhere, mate. Beautiful. We'll never drink another drop from any other country.
Hey, Ari.
Yes, Ron.
I kind of held up to your accusation last weekend. I did scare Art a little bit.
Excellent. Tell us all about it. I hope you filmed it.
We were out fishing. It started to rain, and one thing about South Dakota soil, can you guys hear me okay? Because I don't have my things.
It's a little low.
Yeah. Anyhow, we were coming back, and it was raining, and the soil was really slippery. And the thing started to go sideways coming down the hill, and I looked over, and he had the fear of God in his eyes.
Yeah. This all started when I reminded Ron.
Scare you a little bit, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm a little nervous."
Yeah. This all started when I pointed out to Ron that if they ran short of bait, that Art was just about the right size for a large hook.
Oh dear, Ari.
Only Ari would think of something like that.
Yep, that's it. Yeah.
From the goon bag, yes, Tim. All style and class in this household, mate. Don't worry about that.
I cannot help it. You're all a product of your life experiences, and mine comes from travel. I remember the last time I was in Papua, or up in the highlands. They have people. They still take heads up there. And met one of the tribal elders, and in Pigeon, he told me. I was asking whether he'd seen various things, modern accoutrements, and I asked about aeroplanes, and he said to me, big silver bird fly over and land in jungle. And I thought, what a lovely, quaint, expression. What it paints a picture, And I said to him, and what was it like? He said, a bit like crab, shell on the outside hard, but the meat in.
Want to welcome Ludo Lee?
Ludo Liu.
Ludo Liu in the house.
Awesome stuff, that channel. Seriously, guys, check that out.
He was part of that video that Matt talked about last week, that drones, was it?
Yeah.
Drones around the world?
Yeah, he was one of the flies there. Beautiful stuff, man, in Nigeria. And geez, I'll tell you what an eye-opener. I'll tell you some of that stuff.
You don't see a lot of drone pilots from that part of the world.
No. The French guy lost in Nigeria. There he is. Should have turned left at Albuquerque.
So, Chris, hope have a good
See
day.
you, Chris.
You be
Take
safe.
care, Chris.
See you, Chris.
I misspelled your last name. Sorry, Chris.
Bye, Chris.
Pretty hard, I guess. That's
And Ludo's such a modest guy.
Is that your tongue in your cheek there, Rodney?
What?
No. Do you have that saying there, tongue in cheek? No.
Tongue in. Well,
Yeah, tongue in cheek.
yeah, I have heard that.
Yeah.
I think it refers to something like when you ad lib something.
It's more like when you say something you don't really mean it. It's sort of that's sort of the meaning of it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're awesome, Rodney.
What Matt said. Yeah, exactly.
Matt's a really great guy. He's a role model to me.
Yeah.
Oh, Ronnie, sorry yesterday. We were kind of nonstop all day yesterday.
Suddenly went quiet. Your buzzer not working.
I got him with his nose up, his finger up his nose.
Hey, Ron.
Yes,
I'm next to you now, mate. You watch out.
I know.
Are you? Where'd Dennis go?
You
He's
kicked
had
him
a
out.
gut. He's had a gutful, mate.
Oh. Wonder if his wife called.
One of his wives
Wait a minute,
called.
wait a minute. One of his wives called. There he is. I know. He just wanted to get down there by Matt.
Yeah. Oh, buddy.
Yeah, felt lonely up where I was on the top row.
Oh dear.
You don't like being top shelf?
I've never been top shelf.
I started top shelf and then I just drizzle down.
You know, you're the only person I hear. That's the reason I left, Rodney. Suddenly, I only hear you.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Is that still the case?
Adrian has that problem too.
I believe that it is.
Oh no.
If
Yeah.
I was being really cruel, I'd just start lip syncing, you know.
No, I can hear Ari.
Okay.
Like you.
How about Peter?
No.
I'm
No one-
not saying anything.
No one can hear Peter.
I don't say anything. So you won't hear me.
Wow.
Rodney, can you hear me any better?
I don't hear Ron.
Case.
I can hear you, Ron. It's still not very loud.
Ron.
I put the earbuds on to because I couldn't hear Ron very well,
I left him at
and
the top.
then my sound went terrible. Matt, are you talking? Matt doesn't look like he's talking, so I'm not sure if I hear him or not.
Ron.
But I
Yes.
definitely don't hear Ron at all. Nothing from Ron's side.
Your audio sucks.
Nothing from
There he
Ari
is. You're right back.
or Peter rather. Okay.
I shamed him
All
into
right,
it.
I'm missing it, folks. So I think I'll leave, reboot my iPad, and rejoin.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. See you in a bit. I think Ron's doing the same thing.
Yeah, Ron's having a. I think he's getting his headset bizzo.
I'm coming with an aviation headset.
Yep. Coming into land.
That's overkill.
I tell you what, it'd do the job though.
I had
Yeah,
to
I
laugh.
would.
I ordered an airband radio this week. I've been meaning to get another one. I had one, but it's not real great, so I can operate in commercial areas, you know. And so I ordered this thing online, and then he says, "Oh, would you like an aviation headset and adapter so that you can use it with your handheld?" I thought, "Yeah, great, buddy. I've just paid $399 for a handheld, and you want to sell me a $2,500 headset to go with it? Sure, makes sense to me."
I've actually got a couple of ads up on Marketplace on Facebook, and I got my Mavic. I've actually sold the Mavic 1 battery, the 2 that I wanted to get rid of, and the charger too, the 4-channel charger. But I got a message the other day and said, just wondering if your Pro 2 battery is still available. And I said, yes, it is. But actually, now I'm actually going to keep it. So I'm going to have 6. So bugger it. I'm just going to keep it. $200 for 2 batteries. Why wouldn't you? And anyway, he messaged me, yes. And I said, yeah, it's still available. And he goes, good. He goes, I want to use it on my Spark.
That'll go well.
Right. And I said, it won't fit, mate. And he goes, is it too big? And I said, yes, it's too big. I'll get some things.
Play, Dennis. I was in the middle of typing something.
He'll get
No
some
problem.
good lifetime out of it, though, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
It'll blow the penny out of the water.
I've been thinking about buying
Thanks
one of
for
those
allowing me to
flying
rejoin.
insurance batteries off that fellow on Facebook Marketplace for the Mavic 2s, Matt. But it makes your
I
drone
don't
look
hear
like
Ari.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I missed that, mate. You're cutting
I
in
don't
and
hear
out.
Matt.
Oh, geez, mate.
Yeah, we got Tater Rogers and a mystery guest.
Oh, we got to be nice now. We got to be nice now.
Why?
We can't make fun of his name now that he's here.
Okay.
Y'all don't be making fun of my buddy Tater now. I have to do what we did with Carol Baskin to you.
What was that?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Those of you that don't know me, my name is Mo Hypnotic. I'm one of Tater's pals. Me and Tater are trying to help Joe out while he's in jail.
Oh, poor old Tater. Did he get away? Did he?
Well, we're trying to get some justice for this damn stuff, but we're just not having much trouble here.
Yeah. There's his fingerprints all over it.
Well, not really. It's because you got too damn many dumbasses running the zoo up there.
Yeah. It sounds like Parliament House.
That's the way it is up there in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
I don't hear Matt at all.
You can't hear Matt?
You're lucky,
No.
Dennis.
Oh,
Let me drop
man.
out. Let me drop out and see if we can get back in again. And he can
I'm
hear
going
me.
to drop to the chats, folks. So thanks so
Thank you.
much for having me.
All right,
on.
Dennis. Well, thanks for being in the chat or in the panel, bud. Better luck. Maybe we'll have better luck next
But it
week.
run him off there. Just
He's scared.
Tater, I could talk to you, but when I'm missing part of the conversation, I don't know if I'm stepping on someone. Anyway,
oh man.
love your
So
sense of humor.
Thank you.
We'll catch you later.
All
Bye-bye.
right.
I can say
Have a
what I
good one, Dennis. We'll see you.
Morning.
So,
Mustache. Oh, Adrian.
what's that guy's name up there? That what's his name again? That tiger guy?
Oh, you talking about my cousin Joe Exotic?
Yeah,
Oh,
Joe Exotic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
I started watching that show and I'm like, who is that guy and why is he in my state and why am I claiming Oklahoma?
Well, if you come up here to the Wynnewood, Oklahoma Zoo, then you can come in here and see all these tigers we got, and we might shoot some stuff and blow some stuff up. You just don't never know what we're gonna do here.
You almost made Matt choke.
It went up
Oh,
me
Matt, we don't want me. I don't need to be going to jail too for some kind of stuff, Matt. So don't be choking on anything. They'll blame me for it for sure.
Almost doesn't, Rodney.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Ari.
Yeah, I got a couple of tigers myself, but I just couldn't get them to come in here.
Oh, really? Are they camera shy?
No, they're just too big to get in the back door.
Okay.
I don't think Tater wants me pulling no tigers off of his house here.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
He's in there hunting his paint somewhere.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was looking for his pants, but at least he got somebody in to stand in for him.
That's it. We always got to have a good stand-in.
Aaron, we can't hear you.
Hear you at all.
Don't change a thing. Yeah.
No habla earphone.
Ari.
I'm on song today. I'm going to pay for it all week, Rodney.
look at Timro. Stuck in the banjo planes. Oh, dude.
Ron, can you hear us? Nod your head yes if you can.
No, can't hear you. Can read your lips, so no swearing.
Can you hear all of us, Ron? No, he's gone. Right.
He didn't like you, Ari. He just left as soon as you started talking.
Well,
You know, he must have realized what you said, Ari.
I don't care.
turned him off.
He can look. I don't
Hey.
care if he doesn't like me, but if he doesn't change his attitude, I won't unmute him.
Tater, would you take care of Ari for us?
Ari, I got some folks I can call now.
Do they have
Yeah.
tigers?
Watch out, Carol Baskin.
Yeah, she'll take care of it.
She's what we call the untouchable.
Other than Trump, you haven't got a thing over there that frightens me.
I think I'm not going to go there because Joe really does like Trump. He's got a lot of videos for Trump, but I don't want to get on Joe's bad side. Up here at the Winniewood, Oklahoma Zoo.
Let me give Metro Drones a shout out. Good morning and welcome to the chat there, buddy.
Jesus. Oh, that's funny.
What?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
It reminds me of a truck driver I knew over there. Eh? He talked like that. He used to call me up on the two-way all the time. Funny as batshit. It was awesome.
Well, some people just are natural comedians.
Oh, he's not.
That's where your next president comes from, Oklahoma, isn't it?
I believe he is from Oklahoma. He's been through here a couple of times.
Really? Yeah.
All right, let's try this out now.
Holy moly.
We can hear you, Ron.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Ah, good. Hey, how you doing, man?
Oh. Ron, ever the professional.
Yes.
That's what I haven't sent you.
So is it just me, or is he looking like a Chinese martial arts film?
He's absolutely,
South Coast.
absolutely. Well, there's a reason I haven't sent you an email, Ron, and this is it. This audio of yours just is not good, mate. It's terrible. No, it's better than it was, to be honest.
So let me see if I got this right. You didn't send Ron an email for your show?
Oh, but for the last probably 3 weeks, by the look of it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know. That's because, I don't know.
And after he invited you to go to Sturgis with him, you treat him like that?
Yeah, well, I can't go now, so I don't need him. So, you know.
Oh, I see. You don't need his friendship now, so you're just going to drop him like a hot potato, huh?
Yeah, he's past his use-by date, and
Matt's like that. I sent Matt a message last night saying I'll be flying tomorrow, Matt. So there's no need to send me a link for your stream. And he said, "No worries, buddy." He wouldn't have sent me a link anyway, but I just thought I'd give him an excuse.
no, I need. Oh, here we go. Ron's cracked the shit. He's had a guffle.
That's right.
He can't hear the pilot. Coming into land, runway 3, clear to land.
I think you heard that.
Mayday.
Emergency landing in Oklahoma.
Oh, shit. We're about to land in that tiger pen.
We should have packed the parachutes.
Hey, guys, I gotta throw in a disclaimer here. If you're taking a drink and somebody makes you laugh and you start choking, it is not my responsibility.
Not mine either. I'm off duty.
So, jumping back a few minutes, Matt, they cancelled Sturgis this year, didn't they?
No. I had enough of that yesterday.
Yeah, word got out that you were coming.
Yeah.
Now I can't hear Ari.
Be glad for your blessings, yeah.
I'll translate for you, Ron. He just said Ron is a. Oh, what did he say? No, I won't say.
He said Ron is an idiot and shouldn't be on YouTube.
Idiot, that's the one. I couldn't remember.
That's what Ari said.
Just hang on while I fire Valerie off a quick email.
Nice guy.
Now he threatens me with my wife. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and it's effective, isn't it?
And there we go. Now no one can hear Ari.
I'll put you two together.
Whispering sweet nothings into Ron's ear. Go.
Oh my goodness! Oh man!
You should see him when he gets lonely out flying. Oh, no more batteries, Matt. Well, I've got 2 left, so I keep flying. he gets bored, or you don't want to get bored, Ari.
Yeah, it wasn't me who was asking you to rub cream all over my arms, buddy.
I was too. Yeah.
No, wait a
Pop
minute.
out one
Did
more.
you say rub crane all over your arm?
Cream, man, yeah.
Cream.
Like he was being eaten alive by sandflies. He said, "Man,
Oh,
I've been
One more
cream.
time, Rodney.
would you rub this repellent on me?" And I said, "No, I like seeing you suffer."
Yeah, he did too. You
What did Ron just say?
Right, he couldn't hear Ari.
Oh, man, I hate when people have troubles.
Now,
I
there's
think-
a guy who does not know when he's ahead.
Yeah, that's right, eh? Yeah. No, Ari rubbed cream. I was getting nailed by these sandflies, man. But I did say to what did I say to you when you were rubbing my arm?
I
Something-
can't remember, man, but it was absolutely running.
Oh, I
into the-
bet it was good. I bet it was good.
Yeah, that's what he said. Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
no,
Okay.
my arm, Ari.
Let's give Ron a chance to do a sound test here.
Now we can't hear him.
Now we can't hear him.
Pilot to bombardier, pilot to bombardier.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
said, drop.
for Oklahoma,
Come on down to Wynnywood.
miles away.
Oh man,
Back over New York. Nowhere near.
Ron, are you on an Apple? Are you on an iPad or an iPhone?
No, he can't hear Rodney.
Oh, he can't hear either,
Oh, dude.
huh? Wow.
That dadgum iPad.
I have to break out the pen and paper.
Start sign language, Ron.
Let me see here. Here's some paper.
Uh-oh. He's writing names down.
No, you're in the shit, Ron. Can you hear me, Ron? Ron, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Major Ron?
Can you hear me, Major Ron? Are you deaf?
Oh, he left.
He did leave.
That's no fun.
He's cracked the shits about 5 times tonight, and he's gone.
He's one of them fruity computer users.
All I can say is if I ever come to the US and I get involved in a really bad accident and he responds, I hope he finds a vein the first time, otherwise I'm dead.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think you're going to have to worry about it one way or the other if he responds.
Well, all I can
I
say
think
is
he's just going to say, "Oh, nothing we can do for him."
it wouldn't matter how badly I was injured. You know, if the chopper lands and the door opens and Ron gets out, it's going to be, oh, I'm feeling a lot better now.
Oh,
Don't mind me, I'm just going to run a marathon.
y'all can
Yeah.
take off now.
Yeah, I'll get my leg. I'll get it.
Don't worry about the red. That's just ketchup.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Major Ron is floating in his tin can. That's it.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Tim Jackson will be in that position by about now. He'll be at the end of his 6-pack.
Jim,
Oh,
how you going there, mate? Have you cracked the 6 yet? Or you starting on your 7th? Or what, man? Oh, geez, I've had too much tonight myself, to be honest.
Isn't it funny how sometimes everything works perfectly and then other times you can't get stuff to work no matter what you do?
I've been trying to give one of them tigers a suppository and have been having that same experience. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't.
Have you heard of lube?
Well, we tried shooting them in there with one of them there dart guns, but you got to be a real good aim. Because if you miss and it's a little too low, you're going to end up being in a line of fire there.
Yeah, it'll hurt.
Oh yeah, I can.
Well, just hold on to that suppository. If it eats you, you can place it on the way down.
They didn't tell you that's the reason that guy lost his legs on that there show.
Oh, because he was trying to do a suppository and got.
He missed.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
And Ron and him didn't show up in time, so
Yeah, right.
Hey, Claude's with us.
All right. New device.
I can
Can
hear
you hear
you.
me now?
Yeah, go back to the old
Yeah,
one.
we can hear you.
The old one was working just fine, Ron.
Wasn't it really?
No.
It's working all right.
I have had a lot of problems with it though.
No, working good.
What was the
Oh,
device
no.
that you were using, Ron?
Rodney's gone now. God damn it. I can't hear him either.
No, I think Rodney's messing with me a bit there, I think.
Oh, Peter, don't wreck it.
I'm a troublemaker.
He is. He's way too honest. No wonder he's a judge.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Peter's frozen.
No. He's sending me a message, Peter, when he does that. And that's an I'll show you. And
That's
he'll come
right.
back. Yep, there he is. See? Sorry, Peter. Sorry, mate. Come back on.
Hey, Mel. Welcome to the chat. Good morning. Have a good day.
G'day, Mel. Take care. Don't do too many chores.
Yeah. Speaking
Hey,
of
Matt.
chores, I need to figure out how to delay doing mine.
You see that message I sent you last week? I was cruising through YouTube and I saw the Best of Judge Judy 2020. And I just started watching.
Oh man, don't go down to Judge Judy black hole.
You started to watch, Ron?
He's a black hole.
Oh, man, I've lost all respect now.
Yeah, thanks for sending me that, Ron, because I found a whole new way to watch Judge Judy now. There's heaps of stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
What 3 hours a day now?
A whole new way of watching Judge Judy.
Judge,
Rodney,
she got bigger cojones than most of us.
Yeah.
She does.
Rodney, if you want a hint on how to get out of your chores, I can give you one.
How's that?
Watch carefully. Mind you,
Oh, no.
depending on how Valerie takes it, it may be fatal anyway.
No, I've already used that one. Thank you.
It got him a couple of weeks off, that one.
Yeah, it got me about 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Rodney, I still love that day I was talking to you and you're like, well, I don't have anything to do. And your wife was on the other side of the room, said, I'll find something for you to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. So I don't let Ron on. I don't talk to Ron now when Valerie's around because he gets me into trouble.
Oh no.
Tater, I'm telling you, it's terrible. Every time Ron or Ari are talking to me and my wife's around, I end up in trouble.
Man, that ain't good at all.
They're troublemakers. I'm telling you, they're troublemakers.
That's what you deserve when you marry a woman so much younger than you.
Hey,
She'd love you for that. She is younger than me, but not by much.
my wife's a lot younger than me, and she thinks I can do everything that she can do plus some. I'm like, look, you got to realize I'm over 50. I can't pick this kid up and swing him around like you want me to. Just get out there and jump with him on the trampoline. I'm like, I break a hip.
And then Ron could respond.
That's right.
Yeah, and
I'm not as spry as I used to be.
I'll be right back, guys.
Broken hip or not, man, if Ron responded, I'd get up and run.
Yeah.
He'll cure anybody.
Sorry, Ron, I can't help it, buddy.
I'm gonna get a little bit of coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Ari, you get a chance, go on to Art's channel there. He did a couple little clips, and I was filming them with the Osmo Action, and we started up this hill, and he was like, "Oh yeah, this is cool." And then you see him look over and look down the hill, and the Spirit of God is this.
I'm going to have a look. Yeah, I'm going to. Next time, if he comes again, you have to put some hidden cameras in the vehicle, you know?
Hey, Night Train, welcome to the chat, brother. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Mike.
Weekend's going well.
I gotta admit though, when we were coming back and there was this real sharp cutoff, and I said it was slippery because it was raining, and all of a sudden it started to go sideways, and I'm like, I'm a little nervous myself. I don't like this. And I look over at him and I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, but what I like about Art is, and you know, he doesn't make a big deal about it, so I won't. Just enough to say, he faces a lot of challenges, but he has not got an inch of give in him. You know, it doesn't matter if he's shitting himself. He doesn't care. He'll still go through with it. He has not got any give in, the guy. I love that.
I got to give him credit though. He was out fishing the other day back home, and he apparently got a hold of this big carp, and he saw this cute little gal walking down the road. It's like, man, what a way to pick up chicks. Hey, do you mind catching my fish for me?
Man, I tell you what. The first time I ever saw one of his videos, he was going to go out in the apartment area that he lived in. He's going to fly this new drone. And to watch what he has to do to get to a point where he can fly. I mean, he walked back and forth like 3 times carrying stuff out to where he was going to launch from, you know. And I'm like, man, I got a lot of respect for that guy. He does. And then I got to meet him at Spin Up. In fact, I offered to pick him up from the airport. That when he flew in, never met him, you know, seen him on the YouTube and stuff, but you know, I was there, so he needed a ride, and I went and picked him up, and great guy. So
He's into his politics. I know that. Holy shit.
oh yeah, he's definitely into the politics.
I loved everything about that.
It's fun to watch him and Lloyd Mendenhall.
Yeah, they both are.
Politics. So
those videos are
time for a political announcement. Grumpy Vlogger for president.
Yeah. Do you like my South Dakota presidential campaign, Rodney?
Oh, that was good.
With all the cows and.
Why don't you put that link in the chat? There might be some people out there that haven't seen it yet. Maybe I can do it if you can't.
Yeah, I'm afraid to move anything here. Trying to get something to work.
Of course, I got to learn how to operate my computer again. Uh-oh. Pressed the wrong button.
Oh, Tater's here. Hey, Tater.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Good. How are you, mate?
Good. I finally found my pants.
Nice to
Hey, Tater.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, man. Red.
Oh, lose them again. Lose them.
No.
He's
Who
not.
was it? Was it John Donato? Somebody. I can't remember who it was who got up and changed into his pajamas while the camera was active. About a year or so ago, he was in the stream, late at night or whatnot. His wife came in and threw his pajamas at him and told him to get dressed. And he was in the background. I don't think he quite understood in those days. So he gets up and changed into his pajamas.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't quite be whether it was John Donato, but it was one of that crowd from Drone Hub.
Was he rolling commando?
He had underwear on. Yeah, we were pleased to find out.
Oh, he wasn't rolling commando.
No.
Oh man, that's funny. I was on a stream with somebody who has a lot of subscribers, and he said, "I'll be right back, guys." And he turned the camera off, but forgot to turn the mic off. And you heard him taking this long piss. And then I was like, I wonder if he's just pouring some tea or if he's really peeing. And at the end, there was like a.
There are a couple of people in the drone community who have taken their device with them to the little room.
Oh, no.
Adrian Marteo.
Oh, man. Well, as long as they're not prairie dogging or something, they need to leave it in there.
Prairie dog. Okay, I'm frightened to ask. Matt's been to the US. I haven't.
Prairie dogging?
Yeah.
Prairie dogging. Yep.
That's when you're you ever heard you're turtling?
Yeah. Yeah, prairie dogs, when they stick their head up and go, oh.
And they come back down. That's when you're right to the bathroom really, really bad. You're looking for a restroom in a hurry. Is when you're prairie dogging.
You know, the worst part is when you head to a toilet, say at a McDonald's or something like that, and you think, righto, I'm just about to do it. So you start to relax, and it starts to just about pop out, and you're about to run in, and it's all taken.
Yep. Oh, that's even worse. That's when it starts hurting.
Yeah. What am I going to do? I can't pee in the pee trough. I can't do anything.
Let me interrupt this interesting conversation. For those of you that haven't seen Ron Lockwood's political commercial for Lloyd Mendenhall, the link is in the chat. Go check it out. If you're not dying laughing by the end of it, then there's something wrong with you.
I have to ask.
Go check it out, man. It's good.
Rodney, from
that's great.
come.
I giggled the whole time, Rodney, through that whole thing, especially when I was walking. I had a short period of time when I was leaving town, and I'm like, I've got this vision. I got to go get all these clips with these presidents, because we have a statue of every president from George Washington all the way up to Obama. And I had to pick like 4 or 5. And then when I found Clinton, I went up there and I do not have a relationship with that woman.
Oh, yeah. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
What cracked me up most, Ron, but apart from actually watching the video, was after I finished watching it, it occurred to me that you went out and panhandled all those strangers to appear in your video, and asked them to.
That's good work right there, man.
That's not only good work, but like you said earlier, that's some big cojones.
Yeah.
And the funny thing, Lloyd's what's his most famous phrase of "bite me and I will set you free." The very first clip that I filmed was with that horse, and I'm standing there pretending like I'm a news reporter, and that damn horse come up and bit me.
Oh, damn!
Did you feel free?
Yeah, it was on film.
Tell me, Ron, were all the people immediately willing to appear in your video? All the people all the strangers that you asked?
Oh,
yeah. Everybody's like, "Who the hell's the grumpy vlogger?"
they're probably wondering, what the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
They're probably wondering,
They all
grumpy.
did so well. It's like they actually knew who he was and everything. So
Yeah. He's quite.
That group of people were they from the grumpy or whatever it was that what was the grumpy
It was from the grandma.
Yeah.
They were actually one group was from my part-time job.
Oh, okay.
It took an arm and a leg to get everybody gathered and agreed. And I had to explain to them what I'm doing and why. And they kept asking some questions. And I'm like, guys, just stand in the kitchen, read these words.
Oh yeah, we all support Grumpy.
Well,
I'll have to get Joe to do a political message for him.
Yeah.
Rodney, if I was to share my screen, could you put it up?
sure.
Okay, here we go. Wait a second. And yeah, there we go. All I can say is, now I'm going to find it. Hang on.
It's
We're
the black
ready to-
hole.
Yep.
Let me know when you're ready.
Damn it. Hang on. We'll do it again. Lloyd has a way with his public.
Oh, yeah. That's the girl at the smoke shop.
Woo!
Yeah, that's
Wherever he goes, people love Lloyd.
Oh.
Oh dear, I got to get back over to the States.
Hey, come on, man! I'll get you fixed up.
Yeah,
I'll have you married before you leave.
hey, you gonna hook him up with Carol?
Yeah, I can hook him up with Joe and Carol. I can even marry him, man. I'm a minister.
Hey,
I'd love
Ari, was that the video he did the one day he pulled up to the smoke shop and said, "Hey, did you guys see that?" And we're like, "No, we didn't, because you don't have the camera pointed the right direction."
I know.
He's got this big snow.
He pulls his visor off, the camera off the visor, and holds it on the right angle discreetly. I don't think it was discreetly enough, because I don't think that was an accidental display. I'm not saying that I collect blackmail material, but I'll start showing my Rodney Bell clips next week.
Oh,
See, he should have just done this. Okay, bend over.
I'll go blind, but I'll risk one eye.
She'll never sell me cigarettes again.
yeah.
But I got a picture.
It's almost like Matt's intros. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Peter Carroll intro, the Adrian intro,
You know,
Jim Boyd.
Jim Boyd. Luke Kaboom.
Does he have one for you, Ron?
I'm sure he's working on one.
I am actually. Ron's getting one soon.
Oh shit!
So that'll be well, Ron. You know, it's whatever comes of it. I don't mean anything, so don't take it to heart.
Come on, Matt. We're gonna have to bring you to Whitney Wood, Oklahoma. Well, hey, I know some people might marry you here. They got room for one or two more husbands.
Yeah. Whose turn is it tonight? Yeah.
Well, if he would come to South Dakota, I'd hook him up with a nice little cowgirl.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Them some,
Bloody
them
hell.
some tough girls out there, buddy. You come down
Oh
here.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
They say Louisiana's got the prettiest girls, so you come on down here. That accent of yours, man, you'll have that dress gone in about 5 minutes. Hello, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm from down under. You seen Crocodile Dundee?
How did you know?
Well, they made that after me. I'm the guy who they used to make that character, Crocodile Dundee. But I had a modeling contract at the time, so they couldn't have me in the movie. So, you know, I've got a couple of private G6 jets over there at the runway, just whenever you're ready. And then we'll just whisk you right away. Come on back whenever you're ready. and then you would hear, okay. I didn't say they were bright, but they're very pretty.
I don't want someone with their own brain. No way. You can't have that. That's a life of misery.
Oh man, I ended up marrying a geek that hunts more deer than I do. All the damn deer on the wall are hers.
Oh,
Do you have a sister?
No. That's the bad thing is her dad has got all these high dollar leases and all this stuff with these giant deer. But when they go, they take her and put her in the good stands, and oh yeah, you can kill a doe or two. So they started calling me the doe commander, because here in West Monroe, in Monroe, we're duck commander, buck commander from the Duck Dynasty TV show. So they started calling me the doe commander.
Hang on. Say that again. Duck, doe, duck, what?
Buck commander.
No, the sentence before that.
Brown
The duck-
chicken breakfast.
Brown chicken,
oh.
brown cow.
Brown chicken, brown
Yeah.
cow.
You think that's hard? You have no idea. Don't ever take my wife hunting. You know, we don't have a lot of deer hunting in Australia, but funnily enough, just north of us here in Brisbane, one of the few places they have them roaming wild. They're brought in. And my wife, she pestered me for years to take her. So finally one day I wasn't doing much. I said, all right, come on, we'll go. We loaded up the car and we headed off there, and we got up near one of the valleys where the deer were, and I handed her a 270 and I got my rifle out, and I said to her, look, you just go across to the other side of the valley and work your way up the hill. Because I know she could hit what she was aiming at. I told her, I said, if you get into any trouble, fire 3 shots. So she goes and disappears, and she's off, and I'm going up. I'm thinking, gee, I hope I get the first one. And after a while I hear a shot, and then it's followed by 3 more shots. And I thought, uh-oh. So I hurried across the valley, and she's there. And there's this guy, and she's got him at gunpoint.
Oh, shit.
And his horse is on the ground,
Oh,
I
God.
said to the wife, what's wrong? What's wrong? She says, it's mine. He says it's his, but it's mine. I shot it fair and square. And he's going, lady, I just want the saddle back.
So y'all are going to have some horse and soap meat. Or something horse meat. I mean,
Nothing like a good bowl of horse stew.
oh God, man, that's got to be horrible.
Which I'm glad my wife isn't watching the stream, or she'd shoot me.
Hey, Tater, you got to be careful, buddy. Man, you got a girl that catches more fish or gets a bigger deer than you, man. You lose a man card, boom, like that.
Man, it's well, part of the appeal to marrying into that family was they're all huge trophy hunters, and I thought, man, I'll get in on this deal and I'll have all kinds of carte blanche,
Yeah.
It didn't quite work out like that. So
That's a shame.
they think it's funny, but I'm like, hey, well, at least the freezer's full, so I can't complain too much.
Yeah.
Old Tater.
Have you ever seen Bugs Bunny? You guys ever seen the Bugs Bunny cartoons? Or
Oh,
well, my kryptonite is deer sausage, jalapeno and cheese, link deer sausage.
Oh,
Rodney, you ain't having a heart attack on me, are you?
no, you just sent me into
He knows.
sausage heaven. That's all.
He knows the power of it. So when the deer walks out there, on the cartoons, it changes from a deer into a sausage for a minute there. So and then I start, oh God,
Salivating. Yeah.
so good.
It's almost like Harry's hot dogs there, Rodney. Yeah.
Oh man,
It's,
I was talking about them the other day, Ron.
really.
Yeah, I was telling some of the guys at work about Harry's famous hot dogs.
You got your connection up there, Jay McCauley.
Yeah, and as soon as these restrictions are lifted, and we can travel from state to state without having to spend 14 days in a hotel room.
Rodney, your tail's going up.
Rodney, your tail just flew up in front of the camera.
Yeah.
There it goes again.
You showing up for something,
I had no control.
Rodney, right. I thought, my God, we're getting him excited over here.
Rodney, I enjoy talking to you too, bud.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to bring Joe Hypnotic back up in here.
Chest pain's coming back.
Oh, please,
Rodney, I've never seen anything like that before.
please don't die on us on this stream. Please don't die on us. Ron, get the helicopter warmed up, buddy.
You have to watch the instant replay, Rodney. You see this tail going across the screen.
And the funny part was it first goes.
She wants a cuddle, Rodney. Give her a cuddle.
Oh, I
Here he
can't.
goes again.
It's like, what kind of surgery did you have?
Oh my God.
A little bit extra.
Show off.
Yeah, no kidding. Make the rest of us feel bad, Rodney. What a
Hey,
London ads coming.
you got it. You got to flaunt it, right?
That's right, man. It's like that line, that Home Alone line where he goes in there and he says, my uncle said that I shouldn't see him naked because I'll never feel like a real man.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Didn't mean to hurt your man feelings.
That's all right.
You've seen that National Lampoon's Vacation with Chevy Chase, and he had his daughter, and his daughter is sitting on the seesaw with her cousin, and she goes, "Have you ever kissed a boy?"
Oh,
and,
yeah.
yeah. She goes, "Yeah, with your tongue." He goes, "Yeah, anyone can do that." And she goes, "Yeah, but my dad says I'm the best."
Yeah. And he said, I'm the best at it.
Oh my God.
Well, on that note, guys, I gotta head out. I gotta get ready for work.
All right.
Take care,
bro.
Rodney.
So
Take care,
you
Ron.
guys carry on.
Try and remember some of the stuff you've heard here. If you come across somebody who's critically injured, you may not be able to save them, but you'll be able to amuse them in their last moments.
Absolutely.
That's right. If you can't die laughing, ain't no point in dying any other way.
Right.
I've just got visions of Ron standing on the helipad there with his Mavic 2 Pro controller as the helicopter takes off.
That would be
I
a
should
fun
try.
video.
Do it,
Oh.
I
Ron.
should try that. I like
Do
that.
it. You got to.
Put some FPV goggles on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Move your head around like Stevie Wonder as you do it.
yeah.
You guys just gave me an idea.
Oh, I hope it works out. That'll be great. Especially if you
Yeah.
get like a DJI logo and put on the side of the helicopter for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just
Just to get a hold of what's his name, Curtis. See if he can put the bite me on the side of the helicopter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Another campaign for Lloyd.
If you get into trouble, though, Ron, always remember just press return to home, mate, and it'll be fine.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, everybody have a great day. Have a good weekend.
Okay.
And we will catch up with you soon.
Good seeing you again, mate.
You too, Ryan. Have a good one.
Stay
Be
safe,
safe,
buddy.
brother.
All right. Take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Take care, buddy.
Bye-bye.
10 beers. Pete Jackson's made it to 10 beers. Wasn't he that Indian in Dances with Wolves?
10 beers.
Bears. Yeah, 10 bears. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was,
Helicopter pilot. So I worry about him, and I'm not joking. This is true. When I did my commercial drone certification, it was a class of 6 because they can only teach 6 in the practical section. And one of the guys flying with me was a commercial helicopter pilot. He shuttles guys out to the Bay Islands. And I thought, right, I don't have to watch him. He knows what he's doing.
mhm.
So I'm flying away doing my maneuvers, and I hear the sound of a drone definitely out of control, and somebody screams, "Get down!"
Oh,
So I'm inspecting the grass at very close level, and I hear this Phantom 3 go past me, and literally, when I got up, it was a bloody helicopter pilot. You know, I went to shout at him. I said, "Why aren't you off flying your damn helicopter?" He said, "Well, they're not employing me at the moment after that tail strike." I thought, yeah, figures.
Oh, dear.
I couldn't find the collector on this thing. Yeah, that's that when you go into a drone thing, even if you are a pilot, the best thing to do is keep your mouth shut about it, because then you're held up here to a higher standard than everybody else.
Yep.
And if you don't tell them you screw up, yeah, I'm just an everyday Joe.
Yeah. Nowhere near as hard on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they get their Part 107 license over here for free or something. I think they get, if they're a pilot, they get a add-on to whatever their pilot license is. I don't know.
They forgot about me in the practical. I did okay in the theory, but I've been I'm FAI certified for fixed wing and heli and rocketry for 30 years or so. So when I went into the drone thing, the flying part was not a part I was worried about, and they took the 6 of us out, not far from you, Matt, at the Wounded Warriors place at Wacol there, where they got the football fields. And you got 2 days of practical assessment, and so they divide that up like a clock face, and 1/6 of it is each pilot, and you're doing your thing. They give you a list of the maneuvers you got to do. I flew for 2 days, and we got to like within about because they've got to certify you for each maneuver. I got to the last half hour of the second day, and I went over and tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Excuse me, you want to certify me?" "Oh, damn, we forgot about you." So he came over and I've seen you do that, seen you do that, seen you do that, seen you do that. And they brought along a few drones from the company for demo. They said, "Do you want to fly my Inspire?" Yeah, not a worry, you know. And everyone's, "Oh, yeah, go and fly the Inspire, hot shot, fly the Inspire." So they gave me the controller, and I took it up and whipped it around the football field. And they're all yelling and yahooing, and I flew it under the goalposts and then pirouetted and flew it back through the goal. I noticed at that point everything had gone real quiet.
Yeah, it probably turned it green.
Yeah, I looked over at the instructor, and he sort of, what?
He just sees a giant $sign going up and under the goalposts.
Exactly. Hey, 3 points.
Who paid for this thing? And it's like, I think I'm going to be paying for it.
Well, I then went and bought one, of course, had to have one. And I've taught all of my kids to fly, and I've got them all eventually to fly the Inspire, but my eldest daughter, was the hardest, and I don't think she was 17, she was 16, and I went out to the bay, and I was live streaming, and I had the Inspire, and she's beside me, and I said, "Here." And she's, no, I said, "Fly it or you're grounded."
Oh, shoot. No pressure.
It's on Claude, Drone Effects with Claude. I'm pretty sure it's on one of his streams.
Oh, damn.
Took her a while to talk to me after that.
Yeah.
Some of the other swimmers weren't too impressed either.
Well, I know when Rick Halber got Tater his first little drone, and I was like, okay, you're just going to be real easy on the sticks, light, small movements. And I put him out there, and wow! I mean, it just bam, and it just stuck to the ceiling. I was like, no, it's not too much throttle. I was like, you just got to just be easy on the stick. Okay. Wow. thank God for prop guards, man. That's the only thing I can say. And if we were outside, we'd probably never have found that drone, man.
Felt like he might have launched it into space.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, you got to just be real easy. I was being easy, and I'm like, no, you don't just hit the throttle all the way. You know, unless you're an FPV pilot, you need to punch up. Yeah. But I think you'd seen too many videos of me watching people who do FPV flight, you know, and they all pop up their drones. And I guess he thought he was going to be cool and pop it up and and I'm thinking the whole time, God, please don't make a mark on the ceiling. Don't make a mark on the ceiling, because my wife can walk in and find a little spot on the wall that you didn't even know existed. Where did that come from? Who did that?
And all the other guys who are watching you fly are going, please don't leave a mark in my underpants yet.
Yeah.
I wasn't there yesterday. Yeah. Well, I'm going to nick off, fellas. I'm going to get some bed. I've got to go work tomorrow.
All right, Matt.
Take care,
Thanks
Matt.
for coming in, brother.
It was good to talk to you, buddy. You come on down to Winniewood, Oklahoma, whenever you get a chance. or come on down here to Louisiana, and we'll hook you up with a fanny.
It's very close to California.
Oh, hell no. We ain't close to California.
Man, Tater, I'd take that as an insult, man.
I don't know. We're the only state that's shaped like an old boot.
Louisiana. Yeah. I never got to Louisiana. I should have got there by the sounds of things.
Well, I've been to Shreveport. I've never been to New Orleans, but I've been to Shreveport.
Well, I'm about 100 miles east of Shreveport on I-20. So
okay.
Yeah, you got to come down if you're in the neighborhood, man. I'll take you to some cool places. Show you some alligators,
tigers.
Do you eat alligator, Tater?
I love alligator, man. The best kind of thing you can ever have is alligator pasta. They make a Parmesan spaghetti alligator dish that is fantastic.
I went on a job in Florida, in Tampa, Florida, and the people we were working with, the company that we were installing some equipment to, one of the maintenance guys took us over to this restaurant that served gator tail.
Yes.
Oh, man.
It's so good, man.
It is good.
And then crawfish is our other big thing. Like for Mother's Day, my wife, don't buy me a gift. Just get me 10 pounds of crawfish. I'll be happy.
Crawfish is good.
I've tried crawfish. I didn't care for it myself, but
don't tell my wife that.
Well, I won't.
They're good for you though. You can eat them. There's something that's a low fat food.
Yeah,
they're hot as a dang Dickens, man. Well,
I will tell you this: if I ever had the opportunity to eat crawfish at your place, I would definitely eat it just to be polite.
Well,
I may end up liking it.
When you're eating crawfish here, if your nose is not running, your eyes are not watering, and you're not crying, it's not right. That's how we tell it's cooked just right.
I see.
It'll clean out your sinuses. You'll be.
It'll clean everything else out the next day.
Oh yeah. Well, then you don't tell them about that part, man. That's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, that's a little surprise.
Yeah. You ever heard that song, Jambalaya, crawfish pie?
I feel like gumbo.
Crawfish pie. That's eat the jambalaya, and you make the crawfish pie.
I just got it.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Paul Murray, it's the Sultan of Ships.
Paul Murray.
Paul Murray, yeah. How are you, Paul? Anyway, I got to roll, fellas.
All right, Matt. Take care, brother. Be safe.
Bye, Matt. Definitely fun.
We'll. All right, take care, everyone. See everyone in the chat. Nice chatting.
Yeah.
I'll catch you soon. Eh?
All right, man. Take care.
I want to say hi to RC Crazy. He's in the chat. Paul Murray.
Hey, I like the way he spells crazy.
Drone shots. Good morning.
Good morning, Jody.
So, well, boys, I think I'm going to call this one.
All right,
Take care,
man.
Rodney. Thank you very much for having us on the stream.
You're
Yeah.
welcome, Maury. Peter. Tater,
Yes, sir.
maybe we'll make you a regular, brother.
Well, that'd be good. Always enjoy doing these when I have time. I've been working a lot of hours lately. The COVID didn't affect us because we already work from home, and I think I did 63 or 64 hours last week and
Yeah.
56 this week. And trying to keep a 6-year-old entertained and occupied at the same time is definitely wearing on my nerves.
I imagine so.
Remember this: when yours grow up and you get past it, you can always foster. Worked for me.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know, man, if I survive. I just told him, look, whenever you have grandkids, don't bring them over here. You leave them at your house.
I didn't do any harm.
And I told him, I said, you do like my parents did. As soon as you turn 17, sign the waiver and put him in the military.
What branch did you serve in, man?
Yep. I was in the Air Force.
Okay. Well, I'll forgive you.
Oh, don't say that, man. That was the only branch of the service that had F-16s.
Well, the Navy had F-14s.
Yeah, I was going to say, join the Navy, fly Tomcats.
I like Top Gun was helped me with that, but the F-16 is just such a beautiful jet.
Yeah, well, it is.
I love the F-14. You know, and where else can you find a locomotive with variable geometry wings?
Well, that's true. We got an F-111. It's about the closest thing we had, and we didn't. They were putting them out of service about the time I was getting ready to go in, so I didn't get to see many of those.
We retired ours 6 years ago.
Let me tell you a story before you guys go. Before we close out, I was stationed on the USS Preble, and this concerns the F-111. And in the back of our computer room, we have a pump house, which had our chill water pumps for the computers and the display equipment and stuff. And also in that pump house is the chill water system for the 48 Charlie radar. Well, I was out there doing something, and I was bent over in through the door. I was sweeping up some stuff or something like that. And all of a sudden there was whoosh, boom.
Oh.
And I jumped up. I just knew that pump house had exploded. I jumped up out, and I heard, I looked over, it was an F-111, man, had come over us supersonic.
Yeah.
It scared. I mean, it had to have been just like 200 feet above.
Oh, that'll scare the crap out of you, man.
Oh, it did, man.
I worked next door to the Thunderbirds. We were the first F-16 aggressor squadron, so all of our planes were camouflaged up like all of the bad guys, the Russian Foggers and Flockers and Sukers and whatever.
Right.
And so they were next door. They had the red, white, and blue ones, and every Thursday they would do their practice run. They would practice whenever they were at Nellis in their home base. I was out there cooking chicken one day. We were trying to raise some money for something, and I was out there flipping some chicken, and they did one of those flyovers where you can't hear them coming until they get over you. And I thought, my God, I like to went in the barbecue grill there for a second. Scared me to death.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We used them longer than anybody else. I mean, I think you guys had the C model, F-111C. We had the G, which you wouldn't have heard of because General Dynamics only kept developing it for us, but it kept the Indonesians in terror for years. Yeah. It was the only thing that could fly from Sydney to Jakarta and drop bombs and come home again.
We had one crash there because one of the pilots overrode the ATF following system, automatic terrain following.
Yep.
And apparently when you touch the stick, it overrides it, and you can't fly it as good as the computer can over the terrain. And I guess he hit something, and I don't know. I don't think they made it, but me and about 500 other guys had to go pick up every little piece of that plane. And then we took it to a hangar, and they laid it all out where it was supposed to be and investigated it. And then they had another 111. I think there were 3 of them that were on the base at the time that they wanted to repaint. And we were the only ones that had a paint hanger big enough to do it. So I was sanding that red paint off the slats of that thing. And it was like never coming off of there. And they had ashtrays in the cockpit of that thing. There's 2 ashtrays.
Yeah, side by side, and when they eject, the whole capsule.
Capsule comes off. Yeah. I was like, man, this is cool. They can smoke their cigarettes while they're flying to their location.
Well, when you think how old they are, they were designed in the last part of the 50s.
Oh yeah.
That ATF was pretty wild. Anyway, we could do this all night. Thanks very much for the stream, Rodney.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here, man. I appreciate it.
It was a lot of fun, man. I'll have to tell Mo he probably had a good time too.
Yeah. So, all right. Hey there.
Sweet loving. That's good stuff.
They won't be 5 forever, man.
That's right, man.
My eldest is actually legally an adult now. I said legally.
Oh,
all right. Good night, everyone. Take care.
Beat those guys up, over.
Right.
Take care, everybody.
All right, Tater. You have a good one, brother.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Tater. Bye, Rodney.
Tater.
Bye, Harry.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Everybody in the chat. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Thank you for being here. I know it's Saturday and people's got things to do, but I do appreciate you being in the chat and watching the show. Hope it was fun for you, and hopefully you'll be back next week. And until then, we'll see you. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, the Sunday Sunrise Cruise, starting with DroneBum out of Long Island, New York. They'll be doing the sunrise, followed by PhillyDroneLife, and Dennis Lovelady, Fly Natural, and Chris Hope. Y'all take care now. Bye.